I was speaking to the people that were cheering and not to the total fan base. I realize how great our fans are here, but unfortunately people have taken it as I was speaking, I was painting a broad brush, and I felt obviously I wasn't, but obviously I didn't make that clear enough, and that's the one thing that I wish I would have just probably been a little bit more clear about, and I've said that before, and so I guess if there's really one regret about it, just I wasn't clear enough about that, but I don't regret what I said. I don't back down from what I said. I don't apologize for what I said. I meant what I said. I still mean what I said, and I still feel like that's a big problem.
Eric Winston is my teammate. I stand by. We all stand by what he said, and it is what it is. I mean, I've been here for 8 years, so I know we got great fans. So everybody wasn't, involved in it, we have to get ready for Tampa Bay. It's one of those things where you don't want this to become a distraction. We need to get a win before this bye week comes up.
The biggest difference for me is, you get to practice a little bit more instead of taking more mental reps, and that's obviously an advantage. But at the same time, nothing official has been made. I'm just trying to prepare myself for the opportunity if it comes.
Would it be any different if that is the uncertainty in any way difficult for you, or you just allow it?
No. I mean, look, this league, if there's one thing I've learned, it's you got to take things one day at a time, and that's how I've continued to kind of prepare myself each day and each week, really. The only difference is really more scout team reps. Brady's taking all the ones, I'll be taking all the twos, and take those reps very seriously and just try to get the mental part of it down in case I have to go in there. And if you go in there, you just got to pick up where the first guy left off and keep the chains moving.
Make your first start in 3 years. Do you anticipate it's going to be emotional for you? Excitement?
I don't know. I mean, I know last week was emotional just to even get an opportunity to get back in the field again. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not really looking ahead. If that does happen, then that's the case. I'm sure there will be emotions involved if that's the case. But at this point, again, I'm just trying to prepare myself for the situation.
You got to communicate, obviously, with a new person. Who hasn't been in there, who is still relatively new to here, and but it's football, and Brady's done a great job, and he's been ready for this opportunity. That's one thing you could say about him, is that he's been ready for this opportunity, and we got a ton of confidence that he's going to get the job done, and we got confidence that we're going to go down there and get a win before the bye week.
Tampa's a good team. We got a big challenge ahead of us, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They're tough up front. Really the front seven. I know some of those DBs I played with and was drafted with, Eric Wright and Brendan McDonald, and they're both very athletic. Akib Talib is a very good player. Everyone knows Ronnie Barber's been around forever. The Barron kid's got a ton of talent. So we've got a tough challenge ahead of us, and there's no need, for me or anyone else to be looking any further than this week or even tomorrow's preparation.
They're a balanced team. They've been in every game this year, so you can't. It's a team you got to be on your toes, so it's gonna be a hard-fought game.
Defensively, you guys feeling a little more confident for what happened last Sunday?
I mean, every game we feeling more comfortable with each other, just gelling more. We got to keep it going. We know we still didn't get a win last week, so we can always improve.
They're a powerhouse type offense. They like to run the ball. Josh Freeman has a big arm. I even remember giving him an award when he was in high school when I was my first year here. So he's a young guy, but he's grown up into a pretty dang good football player, and he's going to be hyped up and ready to go. That they need to win, just like we need to win. So it's going to be a big game for both of us.
You definitely got to get a win. You can't keep taking losses and say we still gonna be all right. Sooner or later you got to get a win. I think it starts now because it's the next game.
As we all know, every single game counts, and you can't afford to lose close games at home like that to AFC opponents. You just, every game counts. So, is anybody pressing and doing things desperately this week? No, but like I said before, everybody's doing everything they can to focus on getting a win, and I know our fans want to win bad, but not as bad as the guys in this room and in this building.